new contract. A lot of people like to talk about him actually moving on and going to one of the bigger clubs in European football. But as I say, they'll be looking for a big season next season.
Well, any time that Leipzig don't lose their main man is a big thing for them, given the amount of players that have come through this club in recent seasons. And of course, Peter Galaxy is a former Liverpool goalkeeper and very much now the leader of this club as the captain as well, as he leads the side tonight. Felix Schweier from the Bundesliga is the man in charge. And whilst we talk about the strength of the Leipzig side that takes on Liverpool tonight, it's a very, very strong-looking Liverpool side that's named by Jurgen Klopp, and they will all get a good amount of game time tonight, more than a half of football. Adrian continues in goal, even though Alisson is back, but it's good to see the likes of Andrew Robertson, who came back a little later than the others, Trent Alexander-Arnold, are all very much back into the swing of things now.
Well, when you look at that lineup, I don't think that'll be far out from the lineup that starts the season. It's a very strong starting 11. Adrian.
Isn't it? It's the coaching staff. Domenico Tedesco did a wonderful job with Schalke the other year, finishing second in the Bundesliga, and then went off to work in Russia with Spartak Moscow, which is a bit of hiding to nothing. Eased off the ball by Samarkand.
Well, it was easy for the fullback because he's read the pass, and the reading of the game made it like the interception pretty simple.
Really, Orban had to win that. Salah, and it will break for Firmino, and Salah slotting with the minimum fuss, like a five-a-side game.
Well, he has that ability, Mohamed Salah, doesn't he? There's such coolness and calmness when he faces one-on-one situation with the goalkeeper. I'm not sure if Liverpool got a problem here or not, but Leipzig caused their own problems here. You see Thiago in that forward position, they don't manage to get a decent enough challenge in there. Two or three bodies going for the same ball, and as soon as that ball falls to Mohamed Salah, well, you got to fancy him. And it's just a simple case. The little step with the right foot just throws Galaxy totally off guard, and just he slots it past the goalkeeper. As simple as that. That's what he's about.
Nice and easy for Mohamed Salah. He'll take a few of those. This falls kindly. Danny Olmo with the shot in the end, but it's a long, long way out. It's going to take some effort to beat Adrian from there. Van Dijk. It's a beautiful ball. And Salah's got the run, and he tried to squeeze it through Galaxy's legs, who just managed to get on top of the ball.
Well, he gets the better Hastenberg again, doesn't he? Mohamed Salah, this is his shot. It's a comfortable save for Adrian. And then Mohamed Salah, he tries to squeeze it in at the near post. I just wonder sometimes when he's in a position like that. I mean, I think you've got to.
Samarkand away. Thiago's hit. Look at the lines, and the flag stays down. Szoboszlai and Angelino. That's what he loves to do as he arrives from that left wing-back position. Just didn't quite dip enough forward.
No, he just arrives at the right time, isn't it? It's a decent ball to him as well. Sets up lovely to have that volley with the left foot and swerve with outside of the left foot as well. It's always been a little bit too high. I think Adrian, had it been lower, would have possibly got the hand to it. But it's a decent effort, isn't it? Exciting stuff.
Stunberg holds him up. There's plenty of red shirts forward though. Pushed away by Samarkand and followed up. The cleaner strike from Robertson, but it very nearly came for Firmino.
Well, it falls on the edge of the box to Andrew Robertson. It's not the cleanest strike in the world, But again, we're talking about anticipation at the other end. You can see here the difference between Sorloth and Roberto Firmino. Firmino anticipates something might happen, it might fall to him, and he's like fractions away from getting a touch on it.
Well, here's Fabinho. Salah able to find Firmino. Silva and Kunku stopped his run, which turns out nicely for him. Adrian got down well to make the save. And very much the manner. And then it just ran away from the two waiting. Opportunities before half-time. Well, until Willy Orban decided that... Oh, that should break for Luis Diaz, who goes down under the challenge of the goalkeeper. And without a shadow of a doubt, Liverpool have a penalty. There's not even an argument for that.
Oh, well, welcome to the game. It's a long throw-in from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Good little help on by Jordan Henderson. Goalkeeper's committed. Luis Diaz, he just gets the ball first, doesn't he? And in doing so...
Well, Yanis Blasvik was committed, wasn't he? And he wasn't even getting close. And so over to you, Darwin Núñez. And he squeezes it home past the goalkeeper who went the right way. But it had the pace, it had the power, and he's off and running.
Well, that was a nice little touch to give him a penalty. Goalkeeper gets a hand to it, but the power just is too much for him. Finds the back of the net. You know, great start for the goalkeeper there. But I think it'll be certainly a weight off the young man's shoulders. I think any time you come into a new football club and you've been a big signing, and especially a centre forward, you want to be scoring goals.
I wouldn't imagine Mohamed Salah will be standing aside come the start of the season. But Darwin Núñez, who couldn't stop scoring last season, has a nice smile on his face now. Because as we say, forwards love scoring goals. And there was a clear point, wasn't there, in that Palace game the other day where they were trying to feed him, and
the ball just gave the defender a little nudge that just knocked him off balance a little bit.
Well, here's Núñez again, flag stays down, and one turns into two for Darwin Núñez. 2 in 2 minutes. Well, if he was off and running a couple of minutes ago, he's flying now.
Well, real quality finish as well. I think it's Salah that lays the ball through to him. It's a lovely little ball into his path, and how Liverpool fans will want to see a lot more of this during the course of the season. Oh, it's Trent Alexander-Arnold that just plays him in. Question whether he was offside or not, but you can see here, touch is perfect. Second one creates a little bit of an angle, but it takes it onto his right foot, and then it's about finding the bottom corner. And that is a quality finish from a young quality player. But again, you see Liverpool, the intensity that they play with, win the ball in good areas of the pitch. I think it was the outstretched leg by Thiago that wins the ball back, and that creates the opportunity because Leipzig can't get set. They're all out of formation, and hence the reason why that young man there finds the space that he finds.
That's Matic tidying up. Uruguayan, the Colombian in the Premier League for Liverpool. That's a break with Andre Silva. Went very, very early.
Played in a manner where you just don't want to get yourself caught in counter-attack.
Danny Olmo's strike had power but not direction.
That's not going to trouble anybody.
Ball is Henderson. Plenty of red shirts forward here. And there's Fabio Carvalho. That's a very good block by Novo. Comes for Jones. Fabio Carvalho again. Simicas. Well, he gets it out from under his feet really well. And the header in the end is only a whisker away from the littlest man there, Harvey Elliott.
Well, it just shows you if the quality of the cross is good enough, then on the overlap you just see him coming there and gets it out his feet. A little bit fortunate to get out his feet. Certainly not noted for his heading, Harvey Elliott, but in fairness, he gets up pretty well, and that was an opportunity.
And the first one for Fabio Carvalho. Over Matip, Henderson, Gomez. Well, as someone who doesn't score a goal, you'd never say that Joe Gomez's forte is 25, 30-yard shots.
Well, he sets it up pretty well, to be honest with you. Leipzig, in fairness to them, they get out pretty sharpish at him. Just leaning back a little bit. There's Carvalho was in a more central position than Nunez.
Bajcetic does really well to nick the ball back for Liverpool. And there's Nunez, who makes it 3. What a night for him. Liverpool are running riot in Leipzig now.
Well, what a start. You can't believe it, can you? Comes on as a second-half substitute, changes the game and gets himself a hat-trick. Bajcetic, all credit to him, because again, Liverpool's intensity about pressing and winning balls in good areas of the pitch sets up the attack, and Harvey Elliott with his right foot, he's weaker of his two, just fires it across there, and it's a deftest little touch, but it's a touch that finds the inside of the upright and finds the bottom corner, and Liverpool cruising now.
What a night for Darwin Nunez, when a very deep hole with a few players around him, but got the support. Gomez in the way there. It's Fabio Carvalho. It's beautiful the way that he gets the ball out and away and creates space. And here's Nunez, who's looking for another, and he's got himself another. The goalkeeper doesn't cover himself in glory, but the night belongs to Darwin Nunez, who has 4 for Liverpool. Welcome aboard.
Well, really good from Liverpool. It's nice that Carvalho gets the assist as well. The youngster, the newbie, the 2 newbies, and it makes it Liverpool get their 5th goal. Again, the goalkeeper should really do better, but it's winning the ball again in an area of the pitch where you can get at Leipzig. He opens his body up. There's the big Uruguayan. You can see there he's going to go for the far corner, and as I say, Blazvic should certainly get a hand to it, push it wide, but he just all he's got is pushing it into the far corner. And what a start for Darwin Nunez.
Well, it's all aboard.